Alright, these guys were out of my multicolor male. They were spawned 123 is actually when they became free swimming. After they spawn, they get really difficult to see, so I really pretty much tend to just put food in, put some snails in, and I really don't even think about messing with them too much other than keeping the bottom clean and making sure the water stays good and doesn't get funky. And it's right at about this age, probably what are we getting close to 2 weeks, that I can kind of start seeing all the little dots show up, and that gives me an idea of how many I have in my spawn. I really don't, before that, spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out whether it's a good size or how many I have. I just feed, and again, watch the bottom to make sure that the bottom, you're going to get some particulate matter. But most of this is that Indian almond leaf that's starting to decay. I've got another one in the back that's in a little bit more state of a decay, and you can see the water has an amber tinge to it. I think it really helps as far as antibacterial for the fry, and I think it's also conducive, since they're from the softer type of waters, for spawning and rearing for the first month. I tend to have the Indian almond leaf to get the tannins in the soft water. When they get about a month of age, then I start bringing in more of my other water and start bringing them up to where they're going to end up being reared at a pH of about 7. That's where I keep my barracks. And you can see the particulate matter on the ground. Again, most of that is going to be decaying from the leaves, and I will come through, every few days and siphon that up with an air hose with some plastic tubing on the end. It's a very gentle, easy siphon. It's very easy to pinch it off if you get too close to a fry. And I always siphon everything into a beanie because, first of all, it allows me just to take a little bit of water out. Whatever I take out, I can replace with clean water. I'll do about half a beanie at a time. And the other thing is, if I happen to get a fry, they're at this size, don't really like netting them, but the nice thing is, in the beanies, they'll tend to kind of eventually make it up to the surface, and then I just use a large measuring spoon and kind of scoop up the fry with some water, and it makes it very, very easy to transfer them back. So again, this is my multi-spawn with really nice royal female. She did have some red wash in her, so we may still have a few more multicolored fish, but that's fine. We can breed back over the next few generations towards solids. But it looks like we've got a pretty good sized spawn. There's more of them up in this tangled mess of plants that I have. Not as easy to see. They'll get about 2 more weeks. This is a 5-gallon. I do have some plastic spawning tubs, but they'll go till about a month of age here, and then they'll go into either a 10-gallon tank or one of my 30-gallon tanks. Gentle aeration there, and then we start feeding them some grindle worms, white worms, start bringing on the size so that they're ready to definitely be in a 30-gallon by the time they're 2 months old to get the best size on them.